Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, you all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Deponia Doomsday. Last time we left off, oh boy, we did all that nonsense just to have Goal say, look, I just convinced the dude, here's the boat, she's mad at us. What's new there, right? So it seems like our goal now is to somehow gain access to that shed that I guess McConaughey's father has, and do something. So there's a lot of things here, so let's start clicking around.
Nothing's ready for the garbage pail yet.
Although we're probably going to be needing it some way, somehow.
What we're missing here is an underpaid assistant. Shouldn't be hard. After all, this is a university.
That's a low blow to many TAs and whatnot out there. I think I was actually really close to becoming a TA for one of my college courses, but I just had no time. Like, I don't know how they do it. You know, like, you know, bless all of them all those two TAs that they can take their classes and, you know, help out other courses that are not even theirs. But I don't know what is the purpose of being a TA. I think you get credit. I can't remember. There is some reward for being a TA. I thought anyway.
What's this again?
Well, that is just a tachyon compressor. It creates an anomaly that simulates interim time.
Follow-up question. Who likes a smartass? No one? Correct.
Okay, so Rufus did mention earlier, he's like, what is this? He mentioned, like, oh, it creates an anomaly or whatever. And because this is a simulator, as Rufus put it, he wants the real one. So we want to, I guess, create an anomaly. I can't freaking say it. Anomaly. There you go. To, I guess, stop the time loop? I don't know.
A platypus basket. I wonder what it's used for.
Maybe to hold a platypus like the one right next to us.
A handsome little fellow. Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, a test platypus. Why is it considered a test platypus?
A handsome little fellow. Hey, stop that. The little fella's pretty aggressive. Probably had a miserable childhood. No friends to help him sabotage strangers' training wheels. So sad.
So sad indeed. Here, can we try putting him in a bucket? I'm kind of doubting it.
Come on, get in there, you. Oh, quit your whining. Your old cage didn't smell any better.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. I mean, I understand it's a platypus basket. We have a platypus. Put two and two together. But he made it seem like it was kind of hard to grab him because he's like, oh, it's aggressive. And I'm like, oh, crap, here's a puzzle. We got to find some gloves or like a grabber or something. Nope, just put him in there. Perfect. And then we have these guys, students. Oh, they're just students. Okay.
Maybe it's time to pass the torch to the next generation. Like in all of my favorite movies. Alf 4, The Miscarriage, Cowboy Dodo, and the Alien Blockheads. Or Space Teddies, Kidnapper's Caravan.
Those all sound like really bad Netflix movies you'll find. You know, like, for example, say you want to watch like a horror movie. They got like all these really weird and just plain out bad horror movies on Netflix, and it's like, you know, people enjoy it, I guess. That's what it reminds me of, like just the titles alone. It's like, that's just not going to be good.
Maybe it's time.
Okay, same thing.
Where can I find McChronicle's time machine?
If McChronicle was working on it, but no one is the dean.
Okay, in his shed, but he locked it up and he has the key. Okay. Goal, are you still mad at us?
I should be mad at her, but she always gets this cute little frown line between her eyebrows when she gets stubborn.
Wait, why are you mad? Why should you be mad at her? You know what? It's Rufus. I really shouldn't think about it. He has his own reasons, I guess.
Cole, what are you doing?
What's it look like? I'm interrupting your lecture.
But you can't do that.
Oh, really? What are you going to do about it then? Have me fail the exam?
I'm trying to restore time here.
The time when it's alleged that I've fallen in love with you? No thanks.
Can you at least take your feet off the table and take your hat off? You're undermining my authority as a teacher. What's with the silly getup anyway?
Take a guess. I've made myself my own tinfoil hat, so that I will always remember what a complete and total idiot you are.
I should say poor Rufus, but no. No. This is for his own good and hers too. I don't think we want gold to be a Rufus. It's a weird dynamic here. I don't know. Was there anything else you can say?
Boo!
Besides just boo.
Boo!
Okay. And umbrella.
Always, that must be McChronicle's umbrella. Always prepared for anything, always assuming the worst. And everything, as always, without any style whatsoever.
I mean, I can understand putting an umbrella in your car. I mean, why not? But just have it with you. I mean, don't carry it around with you when you know it's not going to rain, but have it in a location where you're there quite a bit. Like, say you're driving and then it starts raining. It's like, okay, so when I'm done driving, I have to walk someplace. Boom, umbrella. There you go. So we got out and question mark. Let's go question mark.
You can't just leave us unattended.
Oh, yes, I can. Watch me. Open your books to page 50.
You can't find what McChronicle taught us in a book.
Ha! So you need a practical assignment. Nothing easier. I'm a man of action myself.
So, what? They actually want me to do something? I can't just leave? Hold on.
Where are you going? You were going to give us something to do.
Well spotted. That just got you an A+.
Where are you going?
Something to do. Okay. Oh, actually, we got a clock here.
Can someone tell me why the time is not proceeding?
Because your lecture is mind-numbingly dull. That's why.
How long is this seminar anyway?
All-day seminars run until 8.
What? But that's far too long.
It's already been too long.
Okay, I have an idea. Can we speed up the thing to make it 8 so they leave?
What would theoretically happen if I were to turn the hands on the clock?
It would no longer show the correct time.
That was not the answer I wanted to hear.
Then perhaps you should think about supporting the faculty with research funds.
Damn, I thought I was close there.
What would... It's time. Plus, no need. That's already a change of scene, but obviously...
Well, I mean, there's really not much we can do here, so let's start giving them stuff.
I do not want to distract them from their task with these profane run-of-the-mill problems.
Sick the platypus on them? Oh, that might do something. Just maybe.
Who can tell me why the platypus crossed the street?
Who cares? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Good answer.
Okay, nice Back to the Future reference there.
Who can tell...
Here's a bid?
I do not want to... A change, but...
Okay.
No need. That's all...
So what the fudge am I supposed to do then?
But platypuses can be allowed to get wet, at least as long as you don't feed them after midnight.
Not the gremlins.
No need. That's all... Platypus...
Okay, so what the fudge? Oh, wait.
So, pay close attention.
Mommy. I think I missed it.
Will that be in the exam?
Boo!
Take it easy now. Nothing can happen until I, press here, right? Aha! And what is that?
That's a temporal anomaly. A new layer in space-time that possesses all the known characteristics of interim time.
I see. Like a balloon, slowly being filled.
No, not like a balloon in any way at all.
Why not? I like balloons.
So, is this enough? Can I leave now?
Remember, observe the anomaly, take notes, and give me a good evaluation at ratemyprof.org.
God. Does Rate My Professor still exist? That freaking website was like, it was a godsend to a lot of people, including myself, back when I was in college. Because it's like you want to know about your professor, and there were times, not me personally. At least I didn't go as far, but one of my friends looked it up, and it turned out one of his professors was going to be like a total butt. You know, he just couldn't teach well. He was just a complete asshole. So he's like, no, screw this. So he was actually able to request a different time. Instead of taking a class at a specific time, he took it like a little bit later into the day. He got another professor who ended up being a lot better. So sometimes, I mean, reputation does follow you, especially if you're a professor or any type of teacher. So for any teachers or any professors out there, please, for the love of God, have a good reputation. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, just be a good person. Even if you can't teach too well, at least try being a good person. I guess. I don't know what the hell the moral of the story was there. So we got a gutter, a scaffold, and an albino platypus. Okay.
It flows downhill, but it flows.
They all float down here.
All that would do is plug things up.
And we don't want to plug things up? No?
All that would...
Okay, and we just got the bucket.
All that would...
Oh, actually, here.
It seems I don't have the right bait for my platypus trap.
I was gonna say, it's like, he's just staring at it. It's like, do something.
Somehow I'd spoil the beast.
Okay, so we gotta find some type of bait for the platypus.
Somehow I'd... It reminds me of someone. My tax consultant?
Holy crap, it does look like gold now that I think about it. I was like, it does look pretty feminine. I just couldn't really place my finger on it. Why? And, well, here you go.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Stubborn as a stop sign.
Okay, well, we have that going for now, so let's go out. Also, this looks like a chronicle too, a little bit. So we got a junk ball student, a pinata, an Irish sensei, a goat up there for whatever reason. Oh, we can go to the front, the lab door, weeds. Not weed, just weeds. Okay, let's just check around here.
It seems to be the university mascot. In professional circles, this kind of thing is called boomerang understatement. What's the deal with those stupid glasses anyway?
They help me to focus on my target.
By making you practically blind?
That sharpens all my other senses and protects me against pollen, household dust, and goat mites. I suffer from allergies, you see.
Well, methinks you stand on the wrong side of the junk ball bat.
Are you insinuating that he must be beaten with a bat? It might be a little extreme, Rufus, but then again, it is you. And for a junk ball student, it's like, dude, get contacts. At least, that's my opinion. I recently got contacts. Like, it's been like, what, 4 months now? Just about 4 months? I'm loving it. Personally. I just think I look better without my glasses.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Oh, of course. You couldn't know. Oh, of course you couldn't know. It looks like two blind chickens wandered into the field.
Further proof, if it were needed, that eyesight counts for nothing. We are professionals in our field.
Uh-huh. Hitting the old junk ball?
Battering smartasses.
Oh.
Don't worry, he hasn't completed his training yet. That's why he's using the training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather that it rains candy?
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
Did you say a Drexican pinata? I mean, I'm gonna leave that one alone. So nothing else to add?
Well then, let's see what you can do.
I can't even see properly with these ridiculous glasses.
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. When I could see, I thought it was a good idea to marry Mrs. Sensei.
Was she also blind?
Okay, that's done it. Show this big mouth what you've learned.
Did I hit anything?
Yes, the core of the first lesson. You will not hit your target as long as hitting is not your target.
And strike.
Did I hit anything?
Not while you still play to win. Play to learn the value of winning.
And...
So it's going to keep going back and forth. Somehow we need to let him hit the piano because it might have something in there.
Pinatas on Barbecue Thursday should be a tradition. And who did it first? Well, strictly speaking, those two.
Hey, Stay away from our junk ball training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather that it rains...
Okay, I was repeating what they said. You know what's funny? Yeah, please, any of you out there, if you go to a party that has pinata, do not stand in front of a blindfolded person. They may be trying to hit the pinata. This actually happened very recently to one of my friends' birthday parties. It was just a bunch of us there. We were blindfolded. My friend was taking a few... It was his turn to go up there. Obviously, they're all blindfolded, and he took one strike. And he took one hit and missed it. And then I guess one of my other friends, he's like, okay, wait, he took one swing. Let me go ahead and adjust the pinata really quick. The thing, he didn't say anything. He didn't say he was going up there, so he goes up there. My friend doesn't know, takes another swing, and just nails my friend in the wrist. We legitimately thought that he had something broken, but thankfully, no, that wasn't the case. So yeah, I mean, that's, be careful.
Aw, how is he ever going to get his gold back if he can't see the end of the rainbow? What is this supposed to be? Zen and the art of beating things up?
Exactly. Only through absolute calm and balance can aggression be perfectly channeled.
Oh, my ass.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that was kind of funny. We got some weeds.
That must be the student tobacco Lonzo's always talking about. A plant whose normal habitat, funnily enough, seems to be the balcony of shared student apartments.
Wow, they are not sugarcoating it. They're just straight up talking about pot. Mary Jane.
The plant smells like Lonzo's back room whenever that thrash metal band comes to visit. Ooh.
Beautiful. They are not sugarcoating it at all, and I love it. So this is what we gotta try getting access to.
Locked. Anything else would have been a disappointment, to be honest.
Very true. So we got weeds. Do we give him the weed? Like, hey, man.
Do not disturb him. He must concentrate on his strike.
Does he occasionally hit something, too?
Not if you keep breaking his concentration, he doesn't.
Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to give him anything else, though.
Do not disturb.
And finally, the umbrella.
Do not.
Okay. So that's all that. Let's go to the front. And what we got? We got notice boards, huh?
Huh. Photos of baby wombats. Deponia 4 walkthrough for sale. Hey, that looks interesting. Do you want to share my lunch with me? Love to. I'm hungry. Now all I have to do is find this romantic ninja.
Romantic ninja. Really?
Do you want to share my... Now all I have to do is...
Well, that's something we gotta think about for a second. The switch. So that's all he does. He just keeps this switch higher and lowers the flag. But for what reason? I mean, we gotta do something with this goat.
It seems to be imperfect.
Now, can I give him anything? Highly
Go, Rufus, rubber arm! Oh, nothing. This whole time travel thing seems to negate my superpowers.
Yeah, of course. I mean, can you imagine? Well, actually, there could be superpower at point-and-click games, I guess. But man, I feel like you can solve any puzzle super easily.
Go!
And I'm sure the umbrella's not going to do anything.
Go!
Okay. Well, at least we know what that switch does, so that's fine. Let's go in here. So, this confuses me. Why? Well, first off, he's in a dunce cap sitting in a corner. That's just great. But why is his father so young?
What are you doing here? You should be lecturing.
I just wanted to stretch my legs.
Then stretch them back to the lecture hall. And don't come back until the bell is rung. Go on then. Hop to it.
Really? Well then. Now what do we do? I can't move at all while he's hopping around, so there's that. We need to. I mean, are one of you guys the romantic ninjas? I want to be able to move the hands of the clock so I can change time. You know, so the bell will ring, right?
What would feel?
I don't know why he just doesn't do it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have the bait now. I have weed.
Somehow I doubt that'll lure the platypus in, spoiled beast.
Really? You don't want weed? Okay, I should probably stop saying that.
Somehow I... spoiled.
Dang. Hold on.
All that would do...
I know it's gonna gunk it up, but I don't know what else to do.
All that would...
We'll figure this out. Unless I do something with the anomaly. Unless I give them this.
Not necessary. Their little nerd skulls are already smoking.
Perfect. Here. Why don't you take that? Or maybe we need...
Why don't we bury the hatchet and smoke a peace pipe?
Yes! I just had a very similar thought. Well, at least it had something to do with a hatchet and a burial.
Wow! Okay. Murder! Great! You know, I was thinking of something. She mentioned a peace... excuse me. He mentioned a peace pipe. Was it known that they put, like, drugs in there, weed and whatnot? Because you know what reminds me? Remember, you guys remember the one scene in the animated version, like the Disney animated version of Peter Pan? It was Peter Pan, right? They're all smoking a peace pipe and they get sick. I was all like, oh, you know, they're smoking cigarettes. I think, nope, I just think they just blaze out of their heads. I'm thinking anyway.
Somehow I doubt... Somehow...
Yeah. Are one of you guys romantic ninjas?
Does one of you by any chance go by the name of Romantic Ninja?
Mr. Rufus, please don't.
You're Romantic Ninja?
How embarrassing.
Did you know that he's a romantic ninja? That according to this note, he bears the black belt in the arts of love.
I wish the ground would just swallow me up.
No, we didn't know that.
Moo-moo.
That must be because he merges with the shadows of loneliness. Or so it is written by him. Luckily, I found this note because if you are threatened on the battlefield of love, which apparently applies to me,
Threatened? My katana's ripped your heart to shreds.
he offers the following. You want to share my lunch with me?
Here, you can have it. I've lost my appetite.
Thank you, Romantic Ninja. Your courage and generosity will not be forgotten.
Rufus is such an asshole. We knew this already, but... God, I feel a little bad for the dude, you know? It's like, yes, it's incredibly cringy what he did. Like... Wow. But... Jeez, I don't know. Well, we got a fresh sandwich.
Platypuses only eat stale bread. They spit out anything fresh. And then they complain that everything was better back in the day and write embittered online reviews.
Come on, it's a... What? This will lure anyone in. This actually looks really good.
It already has lettuce on it. I think I'll just keep my stuff loosely distributed throughout the coat instead. That minimizes the damage if something catches fire again. No need.
This sucks. How do I get it stale?
All that would do is...
Well, we're getting closer and closer. Unless somehow the time anomaly does something to the sandwich, like it makes it go stale?
What would happen if I were to hold this lunch in there?
Me! Time passes much quicker in the anomaly than outside, so the sandwich will get old.
Well, anyone could have foreseen that. Now it's only good for duck food, and I have to cut my fingernails again.
Perfect. That means duck food, platypus food, same thing. Here you go.
Good bait catches fine fish, unless you're into worms, in which case you can cut out the middleman.
Now, why the fudge did I need a albino platypus?
Hey, I found the scaffold!
And I got an achievement for that. Scaffolding expert.
I've more than earned this achievement.
Is this kind of like a ladder thing, like the Ace Attorney series? I must have missed out on that entirely.
All that would do is plug them. It already spoiled.
Now, what do I do with the platypus, though? You want a friend? This could lead to other things, you know, but I don't know.
Let's see if this can motivate him.
Yikes! What's going on?
Me!
Stereo monocle?
My name's Norbert, Professor.
Nerdbert? I can remember that. And your answer is?
The inflow of energy caused the expansion of the anomaly to increase. You're now inside simulated interim time.
And then all of a sudden, time just flies by.
Momo. She said only inside the bubble.
Correct answer, but points off for interrupting. Underbite Valkyrie.
Her name is Hildebrain.
Her parents were jokers, were they?
No, Scraplanders. She's an exchange student.
And I'm Daniel Glandular. And am I supposed to remember that now, or what? Yippee! School's out!
Don't you want to turn the anomaly off first?
Lesson 2, never want to do something that somebody else can do.
And for that time being, I think it's a perfect place to stop the video. We got a good amount of things accomplished. And it seems like now we should be able to go see, what's his name? The father, McCrockle's father, and take things from there. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play Deponia Doomsday. Have a great day, everybody.